It's me again, Demetrius Andrade, and if you're looking to take your fight game to the next level, try this, the Fighter Stack. Everything you need.
On the road with Joseph Parker in Nevada. Just finished the S&C session.
Yep.
But what I wanted to ask you about is the big fight down the road on Saturday at the MGM Grand. A friend of yours, Tyson Fury, making his Las Vegas debut, ESPN debut against Tom Schwarz.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
The way that Fury's looking, he's looking very fit, strong, you know, good movement. I think ultimately he'll outbox him. But you might catch him and get him out of there, you know. What do you reckon? Mid-fight. I think he'll box him and move him, and I think he'll find the opportunity. I think Schwarz is undefeated, but I don't think he has the same, you know, not as close to the same experience as Fury. And so, you know, how incredible is that to be fighting here in Vegas? That's I think everyone's dream. You know, and you go down the strip and you see him on all those big billboards. You know, and I'm like, damn, one day I want to be walking down and taking a photo of myself on it.
Well, because you do your training and live, you know.
It's not fair. I've lived here for 7 years. He's never lived here. But no, he's a very good friend of ours, Tyson Fury, and he's very respectful towards our team. Came into the gym, and Kevin was able to hold some pads for him, and I was able to do some pads with Ben, and just mixing and mingling and being able to train alongside someone like that, you know, who's already, you know, he's been at the top, you know, he's coming back, he's still at the top, you know.
Yeah.
He took that time off, but mentally and physically he's in great shape from when I last saw him in Manchester when I fought his cousin.
Well, yeah, he was. I've seen the photo of that recently. Like he was very
big, very big and overweight.
Can you believe that what he's done, like the job he's done to turn it around and come back to this point?
A lot of people said he's never going to fight again, but it was all up to him, really. He found the drive and he found the motivation, and you know, he, like myself, he never trained after fights before. You know, he always put on weight and came back overweight. Now he's found something that I think he's found a good structure. You know, whereas you fight, you celebrate, and you train away, you know, straight away. So it's quite incredible, really. I think everyone's quite impressed with what he's done, and I think there's a lot more to come from him because he fought, you know, those 2 fights, and he fought Wilder, and he still wasn't in the shape he is. He's a totally different person now than when he fought Wilder, and I believe Wilder's getting better as well. So I think if they fight again, it'll be very interesting.
Yeah, well, who would you pick? Because it looks like the deal's done. We hear that the deal's done as long as everything goes well agaget Schwarz, and then
you know, you can never write Wilder off because that punch, he can take that power into the late rounds, and from the beginning to the end. But for me, in my own personal opinion, I believe that Fury is number one, even though Wilder is a champion. But you can never count Wilder out. It's going to be a very close contest, I think.
Do you think he says he's better than he ever was, including back in 2015 when he beat Klitschko?
I think that's true.
Yeah. You think the new version of Fury is better than the old one?
Yeah, I think the old one, you know, I think he was doing it and he was enjoying it, but I think this time he actually has a purpose and he's actually overcome this. Like you said, you know, if you beat me, if you want to beat me, you have to hit me with a baseball bat, you know. And we saw that when he got knocked down, you know, everyone thought he was out, incredibly came back, and you know, and then it was a draw. So
do you think he's under pressure here to make a statement because it is his big Vegas debut, and like you say, his face is everywhere around here? He's on ESPN. It's a big money contract. Do you think?
I think he's too professional to let pressure get to him. Now I think he's too professional now to let pressure get to him. You know. Yeah. Pressure. You know, he's faced pressure after being champion and going through all that. So I think he's got the mind of a champion, and he's going to go into this fight, you know, to enjoy. You know, this is a good big stage for him here in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a dream for everyone. I think Taylor wants to fight here in Vegas one day.
That's one prediction. Now I've got to say, you were one of the few people a couple of weeks ago who predicted, or at least told us, don't write off Andy Ruiz Jr. in this fight against Anthony Joshua. He's very more than a live dog in the fight. You were proved right. Obviously, he shook the world, won the belts. Were you surprised though in the manner that he did it?
Yeah, it was. I think it was surprising in the manner that he obviously finished Joshua in the 7th round.
Yeah.
So the manner he did it was quite surprising. But you know, myself, Kevin, David Higgins all said before the fight that he's not a fighter that you should take lightly. You know, because we knew the power that he presented, the pressure that he presented, and the pressure that he put on. No, he took so many punches to give 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back.
Yeah.
He was quite fearless, and he came in with, he said before the fight he's going to prove everyone wrong, and this fat kid's going to put on a great show, and he did.
He did.
And all credit to him. He deserves it. His team deserves it. You can see what's pretty cool to see is the happiness in his parents. The dad obviously being there in his corner from day one, and what he said to his mum. Mum, we've changed our lives. We don't have to worry again. So that was pretty cool to see that after a fight.
Well, if you were in Joshua's position at this point, would you take the immediate rematch, or do you think there's something to be said for going away, getting a couple of wins, even though you lose the rematch clause? Could it?
I think he's. He backs himself. He has to take the rematch. I think to prove a point that he can beat him, but also if he doesn't take the rematch, who knows if he'll get it down the line. You don't know what's going to boxing. Ruiz might fight someone and lose, or he might fight someone and keep winning, and he might lose the opportunity. So I think the opportunity for him is still there to be unified champion. Take it with both hands, go back to the drawing board and improve. Come up with a better plan with the team, and then hopefully execute on fight night.
It seems like it must be great news for people like you, other heavyweights on the scene, trying to get your hands on those belts. It seems like a great thing for the division from your point of view.
It's a great thing for the division and all the fighters involved. We said before, it's probably the best time to be a heavyweight because there's so many opportunities, there's so many fights to be made, and there's a lot of big fights to be made, and so it's opened it up, and we're just happy to be a part of it. But we as a team want to make a statement in the division. Last
one, obviously you're in training. That's why you just finished your training. You got your towel on. You got a fight, your debut with Matchroom.
Yep.
On the Demetrius Andrade card.
29th of June.
Do we have an opponent yet? What's the situation? We're hearing all sorts of things about Molina.
We had Molina, and then we had a few other opponents. Backup plans, right? 2 or 3.
Guys on standby.
Guys on standby, but nothing's really locked in at the moment.
Yeah.
But it's
does that matter to you? Actually?
No, I've trained for, like I said, for 6 weeks. I've got another 2 weeks to go before the fight. I've trained hard. I can't help who I'm going to fight. Sometimes you get a fight that's locked in and you fight the person. Sometimes things happen in the background and the person's not able to fight, and so we just got to.
And everyone's also a very similar style.
Everyone's a lot. It's not someone who's a lot different.
Yeah.
He puts his head down. He's got big bowls over those right hands and left hooks, but. Just put them in front of us and we'll take care of business.
In an ideal world, how many times do you want to be out this year?
I want to be out 3 times if I can.
This is the first of 3.
June, hopefully September or October, and then hopefully December. We had a slow start to the year. 6 months we were off. About 6 months, so we want to be busy. And there's no problems, there's no injuries. Knock on.
Need some wood.
And now we're feeling good. I'm itching to get out there.
Yeah.
And then show this body attack that I have.
Is that a new thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smash it to the body. Set up the head shot. Kabam!